This is Saturday, July 18th, 2020, trail day 36. I didn't make it down to the Pochuck shelter. When I came in, the trail to the shelter goes right there. I saw there's a tent area there and a tent area here. So this is where I set up for the night. And it is 9:30 almost. So I'm about to eat my pizza slice I hauled up here. Take everything down and should be on the trail by around 10:15ish, something like that. And going to Vernon, New Jersey, I believe. Got some views on the way today, so hope you follow along. And talk about leave no trace and pack it in, pack it out. I saw some old cars just a little bit ago back off the side of the trail. I figured that was at the back of somebody's property, but no, it's been here a while anyway. So we are headed up to our first view. It's 10 minutes to 12. Not long after I got started, I ran into two section hikers that was out for the day. Basically gonna hike what I hiked last night. I talked to them for a good while. So I'm a little further behind than I thought it would be, but that's alright. Because meeting and talking to people is part of the trail experience too. If I get to town an hour later, so be it. I still have plenty of time to do what I need to do. So the plan is to stay at the Appalachian Hotel for the night. And it's kind of pricey, so I'm splitting the cost with another hiker, but I probably won't take a zero. Probably just be the short day today and short hike tomorrow and 2 Neros. It tends to be the way it goes. I end up taking Neros instead of zeros. But that's alright too. A section hiker was telling me about talking to another flip-flopper. It's about a week ahead of me. When he said his name, it happened to be the hiker that I was at the shelter with the first night I was on the trail. And he was going to skip the entire state of Pennsylvania because he had done Pennsylvania as training shakedown hike. I don't know whether he did that or not, but if he did, and he's only a week ahead of me, that's not too bad on my part. The gnats are pretty bad this morning. Well, what little bit of morning is left. We'll get up to the view spot here shortly. So the trail was right over there. And then you could come up this way, or you could go that way, or you could, this is Luma Lane. And there's no blazes anywhere. But it says there's a stream. There was what looked like it may have been an extremely faded blaze and an arrow. It said to go this way. So if I don't see a stream in like 0.2 miles, I'll assume I went the wrong way. We get a nice pond view out of it. Hear fish jumping. Yeah, there went one out there. I can see several brim. It was a pretty good sized one. I don't know if any of them showing up on camera, probably not. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I double checked with Google Maps, and I am on the Appalachian Trail going this way, so. And it appears to be overflowing this banks a little bit. Yeah, I know I'm wearing sandals, but dry feet are still happy feet. So the views that were listed in the AWOL guide, we have already passed. There's a red blaze, something on the tree. I still have not seen a white blaze. But anyway, the view apparently is overgrown and no longer there. So we missed that. Oh well. We just take the ones we can get. So yeah, there's like all these side roads, and I mean, this still shows them on the AT, but I have yet to see a blaze since we ran into this road. If you didn't have something like Google or Guthooks, you probably would have no idea where to go. And until I see a blaze, I'm still not sure Google knows where I'm going. The joys of AT hiking. If I don't see one shortly, I'll go back to my last blaze and start over. So apparently, we had been off the AT for quite some time. Because you remember all this stuff. I don't remember ever seeing a split anywhere, but we're walking back now that we've ended up like 2 miles off course. And Google shows us as walking through the woods to the AT. So much for a short day. It is already 12:45. I should have been almost to town by now. And keep checking, I don't see any blazes. We should be getting close. The green line there, if you can see it, is the AT. Well, it shows we're back on the AT. But I still don't see any blazes anywhere. I'm going to go until I do see a blaze somewhere. And then we'll figure it out. Alright, so we're back to the AT. That stick's got a blaze. The tree's got the two blazes showing that it's turning. And there's a small pile of sticks there telling you not to go that way. So that's what happens when you're not paying attention and you just follow the road that looks the most traveled. You end up going way out of your way. But at least we got to see a cool pond. And now that I've done walked all that distance out of the way, I'm going to stop right here at this rock and take the pack off for a few minutes. Well, here's the view I thought we missed, only because we went the wrong way. The top of Pochuck Mountain. Not too bad. The climb to get here was pretty rough. It's a rocky, steep hill. In the heat at 1:30 in the afternoon. And I should have been going up it at about 11:30 in the morning. Oh well. What's a couple of less hours in the air-conditioned hotel anyway? It's hot today. It's in the mid-80s. That nice 70-something degree New Jersey weather we were having went away. My ankle's feeling pretty good today, unless I just stepped on a rock the right way. Had a little bit of a pain. But I think overall it's doing good. So we've gotten past all the uphills for the day, which is good, as it was hot. And it's all flat from here on, but it's going to go over like a swamp. We've got a boardwalk for like a half a mile, so that's probably going to be nice and hot. All that humidity coming out of the swamp. So it's 3:15. We got, I think, like 3 miles, trail miles left. And then it's like a 2-mile walk to town. And I hope I pass a store on the way to town. I could use about 3 Gatorades. If I can find some Gatorade drink mix in the store, I'm going to get that instead of the other drink mixes. But I've been getting the other ones because I haven't found the Gatorade. Well, hopefully we can find some this time. Hey, there's another one of those trees like we saw in Maryland. I don't think it's the same kind of tree, but it's a slightly smaller one. And there's still a whole bunch of tree trunks on one. So I don't think we have a whole lot further to go. This has been a tough day. I mean, the terrain hasn't been that bad, but I hiked last night, went to bed at like 3, and it was already starting to become daylight before I went to sleep. And then got up at 9, and then I know I hiked 1.5 miles past where the trail turned, and then had to hike back, so that's like 3 miles out of the way. And the heat and the humidity, I don't know. They had some hills back there was just like 20 feet. So what I was saying before the battery died, was it might as well have been Mount Everest. But we've made it to this boardwalk. This is like a 1/2 mile, I believe. And then there's like a 2-mile walk from the road to town. But I should have no more hills at least. This is a nice boardwalk. So we're going that way, and then now it turns and goes back to the way we just came. Oh, sitting bench in the shade. It's crazy. Like my pack right now is probably the lightest it has ever been. But yet it feels like it's 80 pounds. I gotta take a break. Walking on this flat surface is wearing me out. Another 1.5-minute break. I looked in the guidebook and saw that up here past the bridge there's a road and a water source. Since I don't have any more climbs, water would be wonderful. I drank the last I had just as I started this boardwalk. I hope I pass the store on the way into town and grab a Gatorade or something. Whew. Ah. So we're on the boardwalk section on the other side of the bridge. This one I think it said was 0.2. So we're about done. Except for the road walk. I might see if I can find a taxi or an Uber or something. Because I'm about done. I stopped here at this stream just before the road. And had about a liter and a half of water. Cooled off some. And check out this cool snake hanging out here on the side. Pretty good size. The water was pretty warm. But I've been told the body absorbs and uses warmer water faster than colder water. So, I don't know. So we got some more boardwalk to get to before we get to the road. So we're going across the cow field. But I see the road. And then I think it's east. I gotta check the guidebook. It's like 2 miles east to get to town. And it is 5:15. This has been the longest. It's just going to be a 7-mile day. Well, 9.5 counting walk to town. But whew. It is starting to cool off a little now though. Get some cloudy. So. We're getting there. So when you get off the trail there in front of that White House, there's a little place called Mitch's. He sells hot dogs and all stuff. And sodas. And Gatorade. So he gave me a hot dog with mustard for free. And I bought 2 Gatorades. And now I'm walking to town. And I guess that's it for today. I feel a little bit better now that I got the Gatorade. It's amazing how that works.